And salutations, it is I, Professor Macabro, still sick, not just in the head, I'm physically sick, stupid weird bug that I got, but I am here with another update. I apologize if I run out of breath, or if my train of thought is all weird, or if I sound a little fucked up, or, stuffy, it's because, pray for mojo. But I am here to regale you with another collection update video. So let's get started with a CD. Yes, indeed, I found a CD. For a while there, people couldn't give them away. But now it appears that they are commanding a bit of a price again, which annoys me greatly. Because now I can't find them because people are starting to hoard them, speculating whether or not they will go up on price like vinyl. And you can't find CDs anymore, and the ones that you do find are garbage. But I did come across the soundtrack for, of all things, a Steven Seagal movie, but it's a good one, Marked for Death. I was like, holy shit, a CD. Holy shit, a movie soundtrack. Holy shit, it's for a good Steven Seagal movie. So I bought this. I do wish I could find I think Under Siege got a soundtrack, and I would like to own that, but, yes, Marked for Death, didn't see that one coming, so I had to get it. Much the same vein with this, Netflix, here in Mexico, has a lot of the old network content, so you can see a lot of, wrestling pay-per-views, not all of them, but most of them, but I still am a physical media collector. And you never know when the deal with Netflix might expire, and I might not have access to that, so whenever I come across a wrestling DVD, I'll pick it up. And I picked up Money in the Bank 2019. 2019, unfortunately, it was not a good year for wrestling. No. But we did get Becky 2 belts out of that, so I thought that was pretty good. But this is the infamous Money in the Bank, where Brock Lesnar wasn't even part of it. He came down, said, fuck it, I'm Brock Lesnar, and just took the Money in the Bank, and everyone was okay with it, because who's gonna say no to fucking Brock Lesnar? So yes, that's a thing that happened. And on that same vein, I picked up, I think this is 2019, picked up Elimination Chamber and Fastlane Double Pack. I think this was 2019. No, 2018. Yes, 2018. A year before the horrible stuff. But picked up this one because this is the one where Alexa Bliss was in the Elimination Chamber, and she retained her title. And it is well known from here to Timbuktu that I really, really like Alexa Bliss. So, wanted to get that to the collection. Yes, indeed. Picked up La Femme Nikita. Yes, indeed. Now, I think I have the snapper case of this, because I do remember it's full screen and widescreen in one of those flipper DVDs, so most definitely a snapper case. But unfortunately, I bought that at the flea market, and I didn't notice that one of the sides was a little chip, so I've not wanted to put it on a DVD, because I don't know if that little chip is going to fuck up my lens. So finally, I eventually came across another copy of La Femme Nikita. It is pretty good condition. Doesn't have a scratch, doesn't have a chip, but it's only widescreen. It doesn't have the full screen, which is unfortunate. For reasons I'm a collector. I like collecting full screen and widescreens. I'm not gonna throw away that other one because, ironically, the part of the disc that's chip is the widescreen. The full screen, perfect condition. So now I have the widescreen to complement that. So, and the Femme Nikita is pretty good. It inspired a TV show. Yes, indeed. Picked up this one that I forgot existed until I came across American Yakuza with Viggo Mortensen. And he's this guy that a guy. Oh shit! Oh, stupid cold. A gaijin, a foreigner that goes to Japan, marries this chick, but unfortunately, much like Wolverine, I do think they were ripping off Wolverine because Logan doesn't fall in love with Mariko Yashida, who is part of the crime family with the Silver Samurai as her brother. So it does seem that they kind of took inspiration from that storyline for this, because he falls in love with this chick that has ties with the Yakuza mob. So, but I remember it being pretty good, so I need to revisit that for sure. Picked up this one and immediately thought of my buddy Maral Cletoso, who does content for Slockin' Films. Oh dear. Maral Cletoso, mi amigo. If you have a logo, I'll probably hit you up on Instagram, but if you have a logo, pass it along to me so I can print it here in my wall of fame, if you please. But I saw this and I thought of him because he does machiste content for Slockin' Films, which is this basically this Hercules character. And this one is called Clash of the Olympians, which has a lot of sword and sandal movies, a buttload of Hercules ones, which might actually be some of the machiste ones. So I'll have to look into that. But yes, 16 movies made by, who did this? Mill Creek. So you know the image quality is not going to be that good. But I'm okay with that. I've never been a high definition kind of guy, so I'm cool with that. Picked up the only Fast and the Furious movie that I was missing, F9, The Fast Saga, which is a stupid title. But that's what it's called, F9. And yes, this is the only one that I was missing. Comes with the slipcase, has the normal and an extended cut. So I thought, why not get that done and complete the Fast 9. But oh boy, the Dad series take a deep south turn, let me tell you. Remember when it was about a Point Break ripoff about this FBI guy that joins a gang of street racers that would also do crimes, and before it turned into Triple X, basically. Man, that series got weird. Also picked up Guns Akimbo, which is a highly edited cover. I'm guessing this was from Walmart, because in the movie poster for Guns Akimbo, Harry Potter here has guns stapled to his hands. So he's supposed to have fucked up hands with guns here, but I guess you can't show that. But you can on the cover. So I remember this movie being good. I do need to get a copy of Horns, which is another movie with Harry Potter where he grows horns and he's able to make people do evil shit. That one was pretty cool. Need to get that one. Also, I forgot there was a 5th Death Wish. A while ago, I finally got Death Wish 2, and I thought I mentioned it in that video. Finally, my Death Wish collection is complete because I have Death Wish 1, then 2, finally, 3, 4, and the remake. And I was like, huzzah! Then I came across this, and I was like, oh shit, there is a 5th one. And that's Death Wish, The Face of Death. Couldn't read that little title there. But yes, the 5th, and I'm pretty sure this is the final Death Wish one. So now I have a complete Death Wish collection. Ha ha ha. Goody. And the last one I know nothing about. This is a blind buy, but it looks cool. It says, what is that here? Oh man, I can't read that. Why would you put this little description in very thin gray font coloring on a black cover? Let's see. He can't bring his daughter back, but he can send her killers to hell. The Horsemen. Because why not? Yes, indeed. I like a good revenge action movie, and this looks like it's pretty good. So I bought it. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Like I always do, I like to recommend the standout of the haul, like my budget brother Pat would say, the centerpiece of the collection. And I think I'm going to go with La Femme Nikita. I like this one, and I think they made, of course they would, they made an American remake of this, but, yes. Good one. Good one. I recommend that one. Have you seen any of these movies? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good eve.